Okay, thanks, Kristen. I'm now joined by one of the women's tennis team's own, Zoë Katz, and a very special friend. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, Zoë, could you start off? Could you tell us who this is?
Oh, this is Ziggy. She's my little puppy. She's only 5 months old, and yeah.
She's precious. Does she go everywhere with you? Is this a best friend thing?
Class, practice, everywhere. So yeah, she's all over campus.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll jump into the tennis.
Okay.
So I know that you are playing number one right now, singles for the team, but you've got Gabby Smith, Jessica Fales coming up there. Is there any kind of competition you guys have for climbing the ladder? Is it kind of a little more relaxed on the team?
It's kind of like we
apparently.
were like raised. It's an individual sport, so there is like some sort of competition, obviously, between us. But our coaches have done a really good job of kind of once you get to school, making a difference between the two, knowing that like you're here for the team now. That
Have a complex issue.
really, it doesn't matter if you're playing 1 or 6. Your point is just as important on the scoreboard. So we've all kind of understood. It's made very clear that you want to do the best for the team, no matter what number you're playing. I'm just lucky right now to be playing 1, but next week I could easily be playing 3. The girls are all like really good, and I don't know, we all just understand it's for the team now. So.
Right, and so you guys are ranked number 1 right now in the Pac-12, and even after a loss to UCLA last time around, so you guys head up to Cal. How much pressure do you feel like there is to really get a win there and start back on that win streak?
I don't know if pressure is exactly the right word. We're really hungry to go up there and kind of just go after it. It's going to be an amazing match. What's kind of interesting, I don't know this specifically for tennis, but we all grew up with these girls. So the girl that, some of those girls on the Cal team are our best friends. So it's just going to be like a really fun time up there. We want to go up there. We want to do our best. Obviously, we want to win, but it's just going to be a good match and kind of just get more matches under our belt. We haven't actually played that many so far, it feels like. So just get the experience, more matches, more that kind of feeling for our freshmen too.
Right, and UCLA actually plays Cal the day before you guys do. Will you guys be watching those matches super closely, or
we actually
kind of paying no
aren't
attention?
allowed to watch the match.
Oh,
That's
okay.
An NCAA rule. So I'll check the scores obviously, but we won't be able to see any of the
Gotcha.
game plan.
She's just way too excited to be
Yeah.
here. Okay, well, I have one last question, then I'll let both of you go. So the top 3 and 4 spots in the Pac-12 right now are pretty tight. You guys are all pretty close with each other. How far do you think that this team can go in the Pac-12 and past?
I think we have the ability to go really far. I mean, we have a lot of depth. I have absolute faith in every single one of our players. So, and there's the Pac-12. We're lucky; it's a really strong conference. So we get to play a lot of good teams, which I see as a good thing. So I honestly believe we have a really good shot. It's just gonna see who shows up what day with who we're playing our opponents. It's a lot of good matches, so it'll be fun.
Gotcha. Okay, well, thank you both for joining me. And you guys can catch Zoë and the rest of the women of Troy as they take on the Golden Bears this Saturday at Berkeley.